Cheers.
Yo,
We're back. We're back, mate. We're back for another one.
we're on it, mate. We are on
The
it.
podcast, mate.
We are on it. How you been,
We
Mike?
are on it.
How have you been?
I've been alright, mate. I've had a bad week, mate, this week.
Yeah.
Bad week.
You came in on
Just been
Monday like,
knackered all-
I'm depressed, mate. I'm just depressed today. Do you know what I mean?
And then the next day after that, I was alright. And then today I was fucking so tired.
Mate, I've not picked up. I've been tired today, mate, because I've been reading so much manga, mate.
Tell the people what you've been reading.
Literally, I've been basically smashing Vagabond. So I got an iPad recently, mainly to draw on. I've drew absolutely nothing, and I've pretty much just used it to watch anime in the car and just read manga like, all the time. So I prefer. I much prefer. I'm a very very big advocate of physical media. I really like actually owning like the books and having the content. But when you pour, you just can't get it all, mate. You can't get it all. So Vagabond, Vagabond, it's quite thick. So like they're like Viz Bigs or something. They're very big books. They're not that expensive, to be fair. They're about 25 quid. So part of me was like, last night, I was like, do you know what? Part of my thing I've been doing is I take my daughter to bed and I sit next to her bed. Got like my son's. My son and daughter share a room, like young kids. They've got a large bedroom, so like one half's my lads, one half's my daughters. So I get his gaming chair from his desk up, and what I'll do is the dog will come and interrupt me. But what I'll do is I'll like sit there, and I'll have my headphones in, and I don't know if anyone else does this, but I know some people probably read in silence, stuff like that. But I literally stick my headphones in, and I'll listen to like Japanese lo-fi whilst I'm reading like manga. Relax. It gets me in the setting, mate. Do you know what I mean? So like I've got this like crazy like hip hop like lo-fi samurai mix going off in my ears whilst I'm just reading like an epic story. But yeah, I read 68 chapters last night, mate. So I think I've done like I don't know how many volumes it is, 6 volumes or something of Vagabond, like the equivalent to like 6 books or something. And honestly, mate, I've honestly been loving it, absolutely loving it. It's a very much like a real. There's no like power system in it. There's none of that. It's a very grounded samurai story. Yeah. So like from the start, the main character Takizo, he's like this really angry like feral kid. He grew up in this like small village in Japan, and he's like he only had one friend in the entire village. And everyone called him a feral beast and like a demon and all this stuff because he's grew up basically with his dad died and he's got no parents. He's like grew up alone essentially, and his only way he just knew how to survive was just fighting. It's the only way he knew how to survive. And then it shows you them as they're a little bit younger and they go to this war, and him and his mates survive this war and they travel, and it just follows the story of him, and it follows the story of his mate as well and a few other characters involved as well. But like. It's a little bit, it's very samey, as in like the stuff I like. It's obviously got samurais in and that sort of stuff, but it's very, very much a more grounded story. Yeah. You could almost see it being almost like a historical like biography almost, if that makes sense. Like he's going around trying to fight the strongest people, like, but he started where I am now in the story. He meets this really old dude, this like master. And it gets to the point where essentially you sort of see him changing slightly. So I've got a feeling I kind of know where the story might be heading. I've got a feeling it's going to be like a Vinland Saga-esque type ending to it. But so far, mate, yeah, he ends up having to change his name to Musashi. But like he's just battering people, mate. But he is really feral. Like he's got this really big like large bloodthirst and like bloodlust, as people keep referring to it as when they obviously meet him and stuff like that. But it's very, yeah, it's just good, mate. It's really good, and I could understand why a lot of people recommend it. I'm very surprised there's not an anime adaptation of it. Pretty sure the manga came out like 25 years ago, maybe, or something like that.
I'll give it a look, mate.
So I've taken a few screenshots of of like some of the panels and stuff on it. I'm going to do like a little bit of a short on it and show some of my favorite panels, because there's some really, really like artsy like drawings and stuff in it. Like this one drawing where he's his doggo look. There's one drawing where like he's just literally slaughtered loads of people, and in his head he's like, it's almost like he's questioning it a little bit. It's almost like he's going a little bit insane, but there's like blood dripping off the sword, and in each droplet has the face of a different face of whoever he's killed. It's so smart, mate. It's so sick.
Yeah, you told me about it earlier. We're both like, yeah, that's true art, mate. That is true art,
mate. It's so good. Like it's such a good story. And as I say, I smashed like the equivalent of like 7 books of it last night. So like I'm proper in this
You're an
world
official
now.
addict.
But yeah, I was up till like 2 a.m, mate, or something like ridiculous. But like I said, just put my headphones in. And I don't know if anyone else does that as well, but I don't listen to anything with words in. Like it's just pure like chill like instrumentals.
Sure,
yeah, and it honestly, it's like 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 the Japanese instruments and stuff. Just puts me in that world, mate. I love it. Yeah,
I bet
really,
it goes
really
when you're
love
in
it.
like a fight. When you're in a fight, I bet it puts you in the mood, mate. You're like, come on, man. It's music.
Yeah, it's so good. But it's getting to the point where it's like I'm currently where I finished reading it. I'm like, there's a lot going off, like a lot of fights in different parts of like Japan, and yeah, it's really interesting. It really is. I'm really enjoying it. So
nice
sick,
one, man.
mate.
Nice one.
Yeah, I'm trying to get up to date with Kagurabachi as well, but I've got this issue. And this year, I've decided like to say myself. I don't do like resolutions and stuff necessarily, but I was like, do you know what I need to do? I need to sit myself down. I need to have a good word with myself, because my problem is that I'll start doing something, like I'll start reading like a manga. I'll read like 40 chapters of it, and then I'll see a different one, and I'll start reading that, and then I forget to come back to the other one. So like I've part read loads of stuff. So I was like, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
I'm reading a story, I'm enjoying the story, and I'm just going to continue reading that story until I've finished it, and then I'll move on to something else. So it's a bit different with Kagurabachi because I'm buying the volumes as they come out in physical copies. So like I'm up to date with that now, whereas obviously this I could just keep reading it until I've done, because I'm reading it on my tablet sort of thing. So
yeah.
Sick, mate.
Interesting, man. Sick, bro. Right, let's talk about some anime. So we are Controllers of Katanas. I'm Mario Cool here with Ian AK Relic. And we've got the usual again. We've got Fire Force, we've got Freyrin, we've got Hell's Paradise, we've got JJK, we've got live action, we've got Fallout, and we've got Knights of the Seven Kingdoms. So grab a snack, grab a drink, like this one.
Get some Professor Peppy down you. But yeah, we hope you've all had good weeks and having good weeks so far. Because there's nothing worse than having a bad week. Do you know what I mean? However, the plus side of that is when you have a bad week, when Friday comes, the weekend just feels so much sweeter, doesn't it? So there's the plus side of it all. There is a plus side of it all.
Even Friday feels sweeter because you know you've got the weekend coming.
Yeah, unless you're me, where I thought it was Thursday yesterday. As in, like, we're recording this on a Thursday now, so I feel like I've done 6 days. 6 days this week when there's only been like 4 days. Proper done me in, mate.
Well,
proper done me in.
What was
mate, do you know what? Do you know how slow today's been, mate? Something happened at work this morning, and in the afternoon, I thought that happened the day before, mate, because the day's gone that slow. Honestly, mate, the day's gone that slow.
Days,
I couldn't even like fathom and figure out what had happened in the morning, mate, when I was in the afternoon, because it's gone that slow.
You just sit down, like thinking about it. What's going on?
Do you not mind? I'm going to let you pick, mate. What do you want to talk about first?
To be honest, I've not got a lot of notes on JJK, even though it was a great episode.
Yeah, I've got a decent amount.
What I did love about this one, though, obviously, it gives you a bit more background into Panda, and obviously his like mentor, Yaga, the puppet sorceress. So we find out Panda's like an artificial cursed corpse. So Yaga obviously faces the charges from the Jujutsu High because they fear that Yaga will make like an army of these artificial cursed corpses. So obviously they send what's his name? Gaku Ganji, I think his name is, some old dude, and he's like, he goes there to basically he executes Yaga, and then before Yaga dies, he reveals the secret technique to the to Guru Ganji. And obviously, Guru Ganji's like, "Oh mate, I wish I never killed him. Now, if you just told me before,
Yeah,
we wouldn't
it's
have
like
any of this."
why has he done that? But obviously, there's reasons around it. Isn't he? He obviously
Yeah,
was ready. He wanted to.
yeah,
But this episode has taken a hell of a lot of inspiration from other media. I don't know if you've seen a lot of this. So you know when he's obviously made that Takiro or whatever, who's like an origami cat or something.
yeah,
There's like a part where he's sitting on like a log, and the cat Takiro's next to him, and that
yeah,
is like an exact like scene for scene identical to the Christopher Robin Winnie the Pooh movie. Like they're sitting on a log together, and it pans out, and there's a tree and everything. It's identical. And then there's another scene later on where Yuji and Megumi put different clothes on, and they
yeah,
look like Sasuke and Naruto, like dead bad, mate, like proper bad. There's like a Fight Club reference in it.
yeah.
There's
I've
like
got
a
that.
Dragon Ball reference in it. Like there's so many references in this episode, and
Yeah.
a lot of people were like, some people are like, oh, she's really lazy, blah blah. I love stuff like that though. I love referencing stuff because I'm like, oh yeah, it's like that meme, isn't it?
That's yeah.
It's like
That Leonardo. That.
yeah. It's exactly like that, and I really like those sort of things because it
Yeah.
obviously it makes you want to pay attention more as well. Because you're like, oh, what else are they going to reference, sort of thing. But they're the only things I've picked up on really. But I think there's a few more
With,
that I've seen online as well. But
with that panda thing as well. Like obviously he's a cursed corpse, and obviously he can produce his own cursed energy.
yeah,
So obviously, and then later on we have that fight between Yuji and Panda, because obviously Yuji and Megumi, they go to this like illegal gambling fight den. They're after Akari, aren't they? The third year who got kicked out of Jujutsu High because
yeah.
he's bad boy, mate. And in this fighting den, they have sorceresses versus sorceresses like fighting each other, which is pretty sick. But like what you mentioned earlier with the reference to Fight Club, as soon as they got there, they arrive. It's like, who told you about that? No one talks about Fight Club. I was like,
Yeah, it's
sick,
so
mate.
funny,
That's
mate. It's
sick.
really good, really good. But yeah, like seeing Panda cry over his death,
Oh
like,
yeah.
oh, I felt that, mate. That did me in. That did me
And,
in. That did.
and when he does cry, he doesn't attack Gaku Ganji
No, there's
because
like no hatred or
he
anything
knows.
towards him, is he?
Yeah, he knows he's been sent by the higher ups to basically just do a job. So
Yeah.
he doesn't fight back. He just kind of sits
She's
there crying. Me, I was like,
mad respect to
Panda's
Panda.
sick. Panda's a sick character, though, isn't he?
He is. He's
Let's be
so
honest.
good, mate. He's so good. But that entire Fight Club scene where Panda and Yuji are like fake fighting whilst having a chat and throwing themselves around, that proper
Yeah.
made me laugh, mate.
Proper faking it.
It was so funny. It was really, really funny. But let's be honest, right? The real standout in this episode was the Yuji and Hikari conversation. It's like nearly 4 minutes long into it. It's just a constant shot of animation. I think they've like rotoscoped it. I think the terminology is where they get like real pictures. So like I'd record myself walking and then I draw over myself walking, if that makes sense, to get the animation.
Yeah.
But I think they've done a great job. It really, really excels that scene. Like Yuji like rocking and just like leaning, and Hikari leaning forward, crossing like his crossing and uncrossing his legs. It feels like really, really genuine. And it's another thing that I think JJK does really, really well. And it's another thing that I don't understand why people call it mid, because there's all these little intricacies and all these little details that they put in that are it just elevates the story. And like, you can say what you want about the story. I enjoy the story. I really enjoy the story in JJK.
Yeah,
I'm loving
a lot
where
of
it's
people do.
going. But these little bits of animation, it's not dead flashy. It's just really technical, like animation. Them not having a drink and like the scuffle before they like butt heads, and just all those little pieces during that entire scene were just very, very good. Like, I loved how cinematic it felt. Like, it's just honestly amazing, mate. Like, so good episode. Like, such a good episode. This was, in my opinion.
People online were moaning about that's the final scene, weren't they? The 4 minutes or whatever. I'm pretty sure people were moaning about it. And
I loved
stuff
it, mate.
saying,
It's literally my favourite part of the entire episode. Is that scene, that long scene there.
I got something to show you, by the way. I forgot. Got these from AliExpress, mate.
Big AliExpress.
Cheers, that.
Big okra.
Fucking
Oh,
sick,
mate. Turbo Granny as well, bro. Oh, mate. They're actually banging. They are. What the hell?
They're pretty good, mate, to be honest. They're like £5, I think. But
Yeah, to be fair, I think
That's
AliExpress have started
Turbo
selling,
Granny,
selling
mate.
like genuine stuff as well, though, haven't they? So,
mate,
Turbo Granny's a G. I'm getting a Turbo Granny tattoo on my leg one day, mate. I swear to God, I'm going to save a spot just for Turbo Granny, mate.
I'm going to put that up on my bed, mate. So it's always watching over me, Turbo
You need a bit of luck, mate. You need a bit of luck. Just in case.
But yeah, the JJK episode, great, another great episode. I love the little backstory there of Panda and stuff like that, and what all that kind of. Because obviously, Panda, we didn't know much about him, but now we do because all those backstories come into it. But I do like the Akari character though because he's like a bit of a rebel.
Yeah, he's cool.
And they're trying to recruit him, so it's going to be a bit of an hard job. But
yeah, he's cool. He is.
He looks sick as well. His character. As well.
I really like how because mate, the Japanese hating JJK at the moment. By the way, like really hating it, saying like they've really like they're trying the hardest to make it like for Westerners and all this sort of stuff. I tried to take my jumper off in a non-awkward way, so my nipples didn't come out on camera, but it worked. But yeah, there's like I saw like loads of tweets that have been translated, and some of them like I can't believe what they're doing, blah blah. They just all Westerners care about is like flashy fights and aura. They don't care about story or anything, and it's like it's not true, mate. It's just not true, is it? Like it just ain't true. Don't get me wrong, we do love flashy fights and aura as well. We do, but like this episode, that I think most of that stuff was aimed at the Maki episode, which was bizarre because that episode was an absolute masterpiece, mate. But like, I'm really, really like the way that they're leaning into like the artsy type of animation in this. It's really sort of like certain scenes just remind me of a little bit of the Chainsaw Man, the Reze Art movie, because the way that they stylize a lot of that stuff, and I've noticed a lot of anime are doing that now. And it's like seems like it's giving the artists a chance to actually be artists and like actually express, and be more creative, and it just makes for such a good watch. So yeah, like we said it last week, but Mappa, pay him more money, mate. Like,
yeah, give him a holiday, mate. Just do everything. They're doing really good work. So you got to treat your staff right, haven't you?
Proper, mate.
But yeah, I do agree. Like. In this episode, they tried that thing at the end, the 4-minute animation. It looks sick, to be honest, and I hope they do bring more of it to their future episodes. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, great episode from JJK again. Really, really good episode again. So
I've been impressed so far this season. Even like the start of the season, that bit where Yuji does that runs up that building, mate. Straight away with. The music, the tune, as that.
I mean, we praised it when we spoke about it a few weeks ago. But do you know what I mean? It's like really, really artsy and stuff. It's just so cool, mate. It's so cool. Absolutely loving it.
Yeah, and people who don't like it, I don't.
I mean, it is at the end of the day, it's art, innit? And art is subjective. So some people just are not going to like it. So it's as simple as that, innit? But luckily for us, we do like it. So keep it coming.
What do you want to talk about next?
Shall we go for Fire Force?
Yeah. And this is another great episode.
It is, mate, because the eighth pillar is here, mate, innit? The eighth pillar has arisen, mate.
So the eighth pillar, boom.
Also, the Titan that spawned looked like an unknown from Pokemon. Like, it's just this is the unknown now. I was like, what?
So we'll set the scene. Eighth pillar arrives along with another Titan. There's loads of commotion kicking off. Civilians fleeing. Suddenly, people start turning into infernals all over the place. Fire Force is there to control the situation. That Ogun guy, the black dude.
Oh, he's cool.
Sick character. Yeah, I do want to see more of his character. I do want to see more of his character going forward.
We just keep getting teased, don't we? We just get little teasers of him.
But I just want to talk about Honda, mate. Captain Honda, yeah. He looks like he looks like he's got he looks like he's got a wig on and someone set fire to it.
He's got a flame wig, hasn't he?
Like,
I love how he just mate, the way he fires himself out the cannon
yeah.
and he goes ding off of the Titan, man. That killed me off, that did. That was so funny, that was.
Yeah, so the bit with the cannon, the headbutt cannon, basically they're talking up like, oh, this is the big move, the big weapon they're going to bring out. And it's probably the best weapon in the whole of anime, to be honest. But
It's just this geezer's head, innit?
so Honda's got a massive slab head, mate. He's got the, and if he hits someone, he's going to do some damage. Anyway, he gets blasted off. And it's like a pin drop, doesn't it? Bang! Good, isn't it? It didn't even have any effect, which is
it's so good, mate. It's so good. There's so many great things. I just want to talk about a negative I've got in this show, mate. And it's this. I can't remember his name. It's the dude with the snake eyes, and he's got like a really cool power. It's like that dust, like gunpowder or whatever in it. But he's so cringe, mate. He's always talking about kids and stuff, and it's so off-putting, mate. It's like, oh, the kids are better than it. Like, mate, come on, you sound like a pedo. And it just annoys me so much when he's talking about shit like that. He's proper cringy, mate. He's literally my least favourite part of it at the moment.
What freaks me out is that flipping moon, mate. That moon is awful, mate. It looks proper creepy. Massive cheesy grin on his face. It's like,
mate, he looks like something out of like one of the old like Zelda games or something, isn't it? Like proper dodgy moon that.
So we saw Karim with his barrier shields, which is really good, really effective. Proper like a defense character. If you go into battle, mate, you have your attack characters, which is Shinra, we will see later in this episode. But then you have your defense characters. So Karim's the one, and his barrier spells are so sick on it.
Oh, they're so
a bit
good.
where he holds like a load of infernals, and then the Ogun just goes in and smashes them all. So great characters at the back. But the episode's called Savior. So this is obviously Shinra flies in, mate, and we have one dude saying the classic, "Is it a plane?"
Yeah, it made me laugh.
And that's like, what?
Mate, I respected him, you know. You know the cameraman, he was sick. He was so annoyed at that reporter.
Yeah.
When that reporter turned infernal, he was fuming. He was like, "Oh, I knew this has happened to you. I don't know why they even hired you." Like, proper hates him, doesn't he?
But that reporter guy proper stood his ground because there's all this stuff kicking off, but he was getting this like live footage.
Sick. Yeah, he was sick. It's like, it reminded me of the MHA. You know, the guys in MHA were like, "No, we're staying here until the end. We've got to get the footage," sort of thing. But yeah, we think he's like a. It's like, no, it's Shinra Kusagame. Shinra just flying in, but it's Raffles, isn't it? Raffles the first rolls up, and he just starts lasering stuff, doesn't he, with his like sick flame stash. Absolutely legendary flame stash.
Yeah, so it's him. So Shinra turns up, it's him, but it's also Fairy. He's like he's gone in like invisible kind of thing, and he's like kind of watching because he's got a plan, and we'll find out later. But Show turning up, mate.
Oh, I loved it.
Show's back.
I loved it, mate. Yeah, the Fairy, the gravity guy, like that made me laugh as well because I did forget how like much of a stretch some of the powers are in this. Like, how is changing gravity direction got anything to do with fire, mate? Like, what do you mean that's your power? Like, it's not though, is it, mate?
So Shinra don't really do a lot in this battle, but he does tell Shu didn't do a lot, but he tells Shinra that he is it. Basically, gives him like a pep talk. It's like, you're basically the hope for mankind, and what he must do is direct people's thinking. Because at the moment, mankind's imagining like a bleak future, and there's no way. It's going to lead to destruction, but he must change their thoughts to have this hope, and he wants to do this through his actions. So the first action he does would be to take down Raffles, mate.
Yeah, man.
And
mate, this episode was mad, wasn't it? Like, it actually was like really, really good episode. Like, I really, like you say, at that moment with showing Shimmer, love that. But then it's so trippy with Raffles going into like the Titan, and he's just like, his head's massive in like a final boss on a PS1 game. Like, it's proper mad, yeah. Like, what the hell was happening, mate? But like, one of the biggest scenes here is Iris power.
Yeah.
We theorised this in the last part that she was the 8th pillar, and
She was.
She is.
Yeah.
So like mate, you need to be on this podcast, mate. You need to be listening because if we're saying it, it always happens. We've got a 98% success rate on our theories, mate. Like I'm just saying.
And spoiler alert, in the new Game of Thrones show, we predicted something else as well. But
Yeah,
wait till
we'll get to it. We'll
later
get to
on.
it.
But yeah, Raffles gets headshotted, mate. Done. Shiver's powers because the Dollar's closer is stronger. Anyway, it's like, forget this, mate. Zooms through his head, mate. Kills him off. But it turns out that this was the Whiteclad's plan because the world's watching on live TV, mate, and they've just seen their god or Raffles, just been destroyed. So now they view Shimra as the devil, or it's like the most hated criminal in the world at the moment. So yeah, the Whiteclad got one over on him, and the fairy then finally appears again. It's like, yeah, the plan worked, kind of thing, and then that's it. So
It is mad.
The plan worked.
Absolutely mad. But obviously Iris goes that buff, doesn't she? But like the scene, I did a little short of it on my TikTok, but the scene where Shimra turned into a Cartoon Network character, mate, that was so sick. That was like such an iconic art style.
It's hero, doesn't it?
Yeah, but when he obviously, like you say, when he killed Raffles, all those hardcore devotes, like the proper lost their heads, didn't they? Like it's going to be next episode's going to be carnage, mate. And I don't think there's any slowing down now. I can't see there being any slowing down now. Like they can't make like next episode a slower episode after they've ended the last episode like this. Like it's not going to sit right. So they need to really really go into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, great. Another good episode. Really enjoyable.
That Irish new ability, that new protection spell. Talking about it again. So Shimmer's about to go full on power, and then he gets warned by Lich, like saying, "If you do that, mate, everyone here is going to die." Basically,
yeah. R.I.P. to everyone, mate.
Honestly, so Irish does this massive spell which like protects the whole area and allows Shimmer to go full on power, mate. And he doesn't hold back, mate. He just, like I said, headshots Raffles, mate, kills him off.
Battered.
So, done,
battered, mate.
You just see him float off into the ocean. The big boss gone. No one ever liked Raffles, anyway, mate.
He was a nerd, mate. Proper loser. Proper nerd. He was.
Got took over by a thingy, didn't he? In the past.
Proper loser, mate.
It was just a vessel, mate. That's it. His body was used and abused, mate. Let's go. Hell's Paradise.
Yeah, we'll go Hell's Paradise.
I've not got a load of notes for this, to be honest, mate. Great episode, though. Great episode.
I've got a few notes for it. TBH, mate.
I've got a big question, though, on this episode. It's about one of the ninjas. So I've got questions on the fat ninja in this episode, because there's no way that guy's whipping around on rooftops, mate. I tell you that, mate. Or fitting through tiny holes, mate. I was like, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. Imagine that. You're in your house, or like you say you're in a castle, like protecting royalty or whatever. Big fat guy comes through the roof, mate.
What's this? Mate, it's Chris Farley, isn't it? Beverly Hills Ninja, mate. Beverly Hills Ninja.
It is. But that's the only thing.
Legitimate Beverly Hills Ninja.
That's the one I think I was shocked about the whole episode.
Yeah, he was a bit of a beast. He was, wasn't he? Bless him.
So this whole episode's all about the massive army of ninjas and samurai approaching the island, and we have like it kind of pans through them all. We get a description of what they can do. Skilled fighters, great warriors, especially the little dude called Kyo-chan. Little mate, he's about 3 foot high, but he is fearless and powerful, mate. Chops that guy's mask up, didn't he? One hit. So yeah. This big force is coming, mate, to the island.
Mate, I've got loads about this, mate. Obviously, we get that massive ship scene, like on the way to the island. Like that one guy who starts singing, that ninja who starts singing and then murks himself off. I thought that
Oh
was
yeah,
like quite a
yeah,
cool moment to like. It's just sort of like give you an idea on like the lore of the ninjas and how they view themselves as tools as opposed to like actual people, because they are essentially that's what they see themselves. They're a tool for war essentially.
yeah.
The introduction of the Shugen guy, who obviously we saw him at the end of the last episode. He murks off like one of the island monsters with just his bare hands, and it just proceeds to batter loads of them. Like he's obviously a powerful man, but he's definitely like really unhinged into. He's like one of those like really crazy fanatics, and he's like emotionally like
Yeah.
all over the place. So I think he's going to be a real problem when obviously he meets the other people like Gabimaru and stuff. Even though he knows some of the people and some of the people know him, like the blind guy
Yeah.
was discussing, like no, because we've helped criminals, he won't see us as that anymore. He will see us as a problem, and he'll just want to
That's it.
eliminate
Yeah.
us. So like he's going to be a massive, massive problem, mate. He is, isn't he?
Yeah, because the questions get asked, don't they? Like, what do we do about the criminals that are on the island? And it's like, yeah, we're going to kill them off. What about the people with them? Yeah, we're going to kill them off. He just literally says,
Everyone.
that's
He's
it.
gonna. Everyone's dead, mate. Everyone is
Yeah,
dead.
yeah.
Like there's no survivors, mate. He's not. He's not leaving anyone
It's not
behind.
mess. It's not here to mess about, mate. It's got a mission, hasn't it? It's...
One thing I'm gutted about is so some of the monster designs like made me laugh. Those like massive Titan monsters that roll with arms for eyes and stuff, and they're obviously being controlled by that man who's got a cabbage for an head. I'm a bit gutted we didn't see the Shugen versus Cabbage Head fight, because obviously it was like it introduced it and then obviously it ended and it was at the end of it. But the biggest thing for me so far is Shugen though. Like even though he's mad, he's obviously really strong. He's got quite an unsettling personality, like we said. He's yeah, he's not overly like
it's
in your
unhinged,
face.
mate.
Yeah, but he's like weirdly calm, and he's like he's got
Yeah.
this like really really like warped sense of justice, like we were saying, and he's like burying that guy who just legs me, like praying and stuff, while his like peeps behind him just get like scrapping and stuff. Like you you're basically dead in his eyes. Like, and I love how that
You need that kind
clashes.
of character.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
really love how that clashes with Sagiri and even Gabimaru. Like it adds a lot of tension now. Like going forward now, I'm really excited for the next episode because I really want to know where it's going to go with this guy. And because
Yeah.
obviously we know Gabimaru has been training with the team, and
Yeah.
obviously he's leagues above these other ninja, like leagues above them, mate. So yeah, it feels like so far this season it's leaning a lot more into the lore. Like we've got a bit more lore on the ninjas. We know a bit more about the island now so far this season. It's not just all action. So the Japanese people kicking off at Western, there's only one in action. We're getting a lot of story this season so far in Hell's Paradise, and I'm loving it. I'm all for the story. Everyone knows who watches this. Me and Martin are big story guys. Like we love a great story. So yeah, there's a lot of like who deserves to live type dilemmas going on, and yeah, I love it, mate. It's sick. I actually love it. But yeah, the fights are still brutal though, mate. They're so sick, aren't they? Like dead gory, like oh
Yeah. Yeah.
mate.
But again, the animation's great, and I'm like I said, the characters are coming into it. How they're going to clash with the characters already there. Fantastic, mate, and the different styles of characters as well that are coming into it as well just makes it
Yeah.
dead interesting to watch.
Yeah.
Make it the next episode.
This is just the calm before the storm, I feel like.
Yeah,
Like
I don't like looking forward though. Do you reckon next episode they won't meet up yet?
I don't
But
think they'll meet
obviously,
up next episode, no. Because
yeah, it'd
obviously
be like a
it'd be
couple
a
of
bit
episodes.
they've literally Gabimara and their team have literally taken them an entire season to get where they are on the island. It's going to be a bit mad
But
if
they
they
might sped
appear
it
and
up.
like, oh, we'll get straight there, mate. Like, do you know what I mean? It'll be a bit jarring in
Yeah.
terms of like pacing. I feel like they're best off just
Yeah.
leading up to that because
No,
obviously they're going to meet some of these other gods and stuff in between, surely on the way,
that's what I
aren't
mean.
they? So, I mean, they might even meet
think-
Chobe first. He's a ledge, mate. I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen, mate.
Should be kill them all though, wouldn't he?
Chobe's a beast, mate.
But
Got a scar over his eye.
but yeah, that's what I mean. I'm looking forward to seeing them go into the island, taking out some more monsters. Probably see some really good fights. So especially
Yeah.
that guy with the kick, mate.
Oh yeah.
Sick, mate.
I really like what I like about this show is you get that feeling like there's plenty of other shows like it, but you really get the feeling of like no one's safe, don't you? Like anyone could literally just get murked off at any moment. Genuinely.
And I think this season there will be people that get murked off. So,
Yeah.
Let's see what happens to people. So, but yeah, another great episode, mate. Mappa, they've done it again, mate. They've done it again. Right.
Yeah, it's so sick. It's so sick. But we're not even halfway through yet either. We're not even halfway through the anime, the winter season, mate.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot. We've got a lot to go through. A lot to go through, mate. But I'm excited, mate. I'm always excited for it. Loving it, mate. Proper loving it.
That's what it's all about, mate. This is the winter season, mate. It's to be enjoyed.
Oh
We've
yeah.
got loads to enjoy, mate. We've got loads to enjoy. One of the things we're in.
Right.
was that
Right,
was that real?
Aussie. Aussie.
The dog farted on your chair and made it creak.
Dog just dropped one right. Is it here, mate?
I know.
He's just dropped one and blame me.
I lost my train of thought then. I was like, let's say something.
Guffed your thought clean out your head, mate.
Right. Oh yeah. So the final anime we got to discuss this week on this week's podcast is Freyrin. Another great episode. Episode 3, I think this one is. So the journey takes Freyrin and a party through the volcanic area, which means one thing: hot springs, mate. A chance to ultimate relaxation, and ultimate relaxation will spur the party on to the nearest village, mate, to get this relaxation in. Turns out, Freyrin's knowledge of the village is 30 years out of date. Can you imagine the disappointment of that? Like, what?
What?
You promised me spar activity. What's going on? And you can see tears, like you don't see tears in their eyes, but you know it. It's proper emotional.
They're ready,
Party's
mate.
gutted.
They're ready to be crying, aren't they? Let's be real. Let's be real.
So, but there's a hidden spring, isn't there, in the mountains, mate?
Yeah, mate.
But it's not exactly hidden.
It's a classic Freyrin adventure, isn't it, mate?
Side quest, mate.
Go to a classic adventure to a hidden hot spring. Legendary, mate.
But Freyrin's not keen on going, but Stark's like, let's do it, mate. And we don't know why he wants to do it straight away.
Yeah, not to begin with,
later.
no. Well, mate, the scene with them in that field and the three-headed like lizard thing in the background on the building, like on the tower. That was such a sick shot. That was, mate. That's like proper background worthy on your computer. And then them using Stark as bait. That was dead funny, mate. And he's just running away.
Yeah, he's like running for his life, and then just like standing in the flight.
Like, what are we gonna do then? Even though they can float him as well, like just let him run away.
Like again, the music, mate. The music we say it every week. We say it every episode of Freyrin. The music is so good, mate.
I know. Maybe I should get the Freyrin soundtrack on, mate, when I'm reading manga. To be fair, that'd be sick. That would.
Oh, mate. But anyway, we find out Stark reveals why he insisted on going to the secret spring because Aizen and Freyrin went there on the same journey. And Aizen's like, yeah, I hate the journey. It was perilous, but the view's worth it.
Yeah.
The view's worth it. The memories to enjoy with your friends is all worth it, so do it. So obviously they did do it. Obviously, Freyrin knows the way, and she knows how perilous the journey is also. But she just goes along for Stark's sake. But yeah. They have a good time at the old. It's not really a spring. It's like
a foot spa, isn't it?
Foot bath, mate. Foot bath, mate.
Yeah, mate. I'd love to go into a natural hot spring. I will. I've never been in one, mate. It'd be sick. I have to go to Japan for that, though.
I don't know, guys. Been to Japan? Do you?
Never heard one, mate. I've never heard of a guy who's going twice this year either.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're gonna be skint, mate. You are. Best hope they dish these pay rises out.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So the part that made me laugh is after the hot. So they go to another town. There's the hot springs. Freyrin's mate. She's having like a day in there.
She's maid, isn't she? Proper maid. Like
she's proper there with a towel on her head, mate. Proper full pelt.
Got cucumbers over the eyes a lot.
So Fern and Stark are left in the room, and Fern's giving the biggest hints ever about her free day tomorrow.
Yeah.
And Stark's like, Huh?
I
Just
don't know, go to
not
some
click on
shops
it
or
all, mate.
something. Classic bloke, innit? He's a classic bloke, innit?
Yeah.
Old Starky boy is.
And also then she like proper like disses him, offends him, and it's like, oh, I'll switch it on her. I'll switch it on her. Do you want to go on a date tomorrow? She's like, yeah, all right. What's off? I was like,
Mate, I love it.
yeah,
Like the little flirting between them two. Like Fern's obviously like
yeah,
really cold, isn't she? Start thinks she's gonna batter him. Like he's gonna get murked off for asking her on a date and stuff. And then he starts obviously asking Freeman for like advice and all this sort of stuff, doesn't he? So, well, I love that, mate. I actually love their dynamic of obviously they're just cute, mate. Do you know what I mean? Just a cute couple.
yeah. I mean, they're gonna end up together, but it's just the journey of seeing them, how the characters develop, and like, they're
Yeah.
trying to like all that flirting and like I love it. But one of my favorite bits in this episode was when Stark calls Freeman grandma. It's like that's strike two, mate.
I love how
Strike
she's
three. And he goes,
remembered it.
it's like yeah, you called her like a old hag, didn't she? Uh, like you got like your third strike, mate. I'm gonna go into this like tantrum, and we have like that montage of tantrums. Mate, they're vicious, mate. Their tantrums are, mate. She'd be there for days, just sitting in a room, crying and shouting. So she goes, yeah, one more strike, mate, and that's it.
Yeah, what was
Tantrums
it?
coming out.
3 days of
Little leash.
crying or something, isn't it?
Yeah, but yeah,
Oh,
I did love that. I just love that. They throw that in just for like comedy, but I love it, mate. I do. I think it's funny.
yeah, it's so good, mate. It's so good. But like, and then obviously you get the part where Stork tries to ask Freeman about like advice, and he's like, "Oh, I'm being stupid. Like, look who I'm talking to," sort of thing. She's like, "Oh no, I've been on a date." And like once, her and Himmel both went to look for a lost cat. He's like, "That's not a date." She's like, "Well, when two people are alone together, that's a date." It's like, oh, what?
Yeah, it's like maybe I should have asked someone else for advice.
Yeah. So Signy Boy was there long ago, mate, saying, "Will you two just get together already?" Do you know what I mean? Like,
He
Sign
knew,
knows
mate.
it,
He
mate.
knew.
He knew. He knew it straight away. Absolutely knew it straight
That's,
away.
so that's it for.
Which it's a classic
for anime.
cozer, isn't it, mate? It's a classic cozer. It's what this is what we watch Freedom for, mate. We watch it for the coziness, the little
Cozy.
adventures, the nice little character building, and the odd bit of absolutely top level animation. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, it's my ideal anime, mate. Because I love fantasy.
Yeah.
You got fantasy in there. You got comedy in there. You got great character building. What more could you ask for?
Yeah, and again, this is probably going to be a calm before the storm as well. We're only going to get 10 episodes, so I don't know how much is going to happen. But obviously, we know where they're going to. So their end destination, obviously, there's going to be a lot more fighting along the way, isn't there? So we're getting there, mate. We're getting there. But I like the. It's about the journey, mate, not the destination. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's it, mate. That's it. So yeah, that's
Do you know
it for
what I'm saying?
anime this week. So we're gonna go straight onto the TV shows, mate. What should we start with?
Well, I did like Fallout, but it was my least favourite of the two. Because it pissed me off a little bit and it annoyed me because the pacing was whack, mate. In that last episode, it was all over the place. So I think we talk about Fallout first, and then we'll get on to one of the best shows I've ever watched in my life, mate. And Knights of the Seven Kingdom after. One of the best characters ever written, mate.
So I'm just gonna reel off a few of my favourite scenes from this this show, this episode finale. That Thaddeus, mate, when he puts the sniper rifle in his foot, mate,
In his toes.
like between his toes. And literally, yeah, headshots one of them death claws, mate. I was sick that one. You just see him on the roof with like his toes sticking out, mate.
Oh, mate, yeah, I've literally... him waving his arm was funny as well. He's got his arm that's fallen off and he's just waving his arm around.
And I think is as well, proper mad, like, obviously, so Maximus is fighting the death claws. All the villagers start, like, taking bets and stuff. Obviously, their Thaddeus guy drops all his coins, like, I'll put 500 on Maximus to win. Goes up on the roof with a sniper rifle, mate.
Mate, he made me laugh
Like
when he was like, "Oh yeah, I used to make money for a living." Because he literally did, didn't he, in that factory with all those kids making the caps and stuff.
But I did like with the Deathclaw scene as well. Maximus using the suits like different weapons. So you got like rocket blasters. You literally blowing Deathclaw's heads off and stuff like that, which is
I
Really
don't.
good, really good.
The thing is, right? I can't really remember, but how strong are the death claws in the game?
I mean, Fallout 4, you fight one straight away, basically.
But like,
In a power suit, and you can kill them off pretty easy.
I,
I
I
mean,
do.
they are
I do
strong.
think
They're
they've been
strong.
scaled down, haven't they, in the show?
Yeah.
Like, the scene where, don't get me wrong, the scene where he like jumps up and like blows one up. That was a sick move, mate. Like, really cool move. But I do think they've died a bit too quick. And then he cuts the arm off the other one with like just instantly. And I know obviously he's struggling a bit because he's getting battered then by about two of them at once. But like it just seemed to kill them in one attack. And I don't know if that's too if that makes him a bit too weak. I don't know, but
You know, made me laugh as well. There's a bit where obviously all the villagers are taking bet stuff. Then that dude grabs that shotgun. And is like, right, I'll help him out. It does nothing, mate. Literally does nothing.
mate, I'm
He
going to
picks
help him
shotguns
out. And
up.
then
Yeah.
the what's it roll up, don't they? The
Yeah.
new California Republic with a sniper rifle. So he's literally I don't think we even see him after he says I'm going to go help out. He disappears, mate.
I think he goes for the wrong door, mate. Falls down the hole, mate. It's
I
great.
think he's took them. I think he's took the money and ran. I do, you know.
Yeah.
I think he's just piled up all them caps and done a runner.
Yeah, all the villagers are like, yeah, oh, the money's gone. Someone nicked it all.
Oh wait, we forgot the most important part of this episode. Culkin's back, isn't he? Man's back, mate.
I was going to mention that next. So, and he is the new Caesar, or Kaiser as they call him.
Kaiser, yeah.
So basically, Caesar dies. He's got a note. Who's the next Caesar? Picks it up. It's nobody. So he's like, nah, mate. I'm having that crown, mate. Eats it, mate, for lunch. Has it for lunch on the note. And then obviously they're going to head to
that other guy off, doesn't he?
yeah, that guy, mate. That guy made me laugh so much. He's got like a Roman helmet on and sunglasses. It's so dumb, mate.
It's so funny though. It's classic RPG. That is where you just pick random stuff up because you just wear whatever's got the best stats, don't you?
Yeah, it's like you've gone in a charity shop and just trying on the different hats and stuff. You just, a Roman helmet and some sunglasses.
That's literally like something your kid would wear when he's like 4 years old and he just comes downstairs with like wearing his fancy dress costume.
Look cool. Yeah.
Proper funny.
But yeah, so basically with the whole Cooper storyline, basically his family's not in the vaults in Vegas.
They're not in the vault, no.
They're in Colorado, so that's where Cooper's going to head next.
Yeah, his wife wasn't there, which I expected that to happen, to be honest, because it's not.
We did say that.
It's not the end. It's going to be more seasons, and obviously you don't want it to really necessarily end there. But he finds obviously a clue from the mystery gang. His wife's left a postcard, a Colorado postcard, or so we think it's his wife. We don't know yet. Could be someone else. We're not sure, but he's going to obviously go off to Colorado. But the main thing for me, the guy who was with Norm, mate, is his name Ronnie or something? I can't remember his name. But I wanted nothing more than that guy to get murked off. So seeing all those roaches appear, mate, and then when they try and lock Norm out of the room and it backfires and all the roaches get in and just slaughter them all, that was so sick. That was, mate.
With that roach scene though, what annoyed me is Norm, he gets a chair, mate. He's handing man a chair. Yeah. And then
he's under that table thing as well, isn't he?
Yeah, the red roach is like, oh, forget this guy, and just float off. I was like, no, you'd eat the guy, mate.
He's not that woman got his mate, isn't he?
Mate.
Yeah, that woman who is like loves, mate.
Oh yeah, he takes around a wheelbarrow, doesn't he, or something like that?
Starts wheeling her about, mate. Oh, Norm can't carry her. He weighs about 9 stone, old Normie boy does, doesn't he?
She's like twice the size of him, mate.
He's got the body of a 14 years old.
But yeah, them all getting murked off. So with the new Caesar, with the new Legion, Macaulay Culkin's character, I can't remember his name.
I can't remember it either.
He's sending the whole army towards Vegas. So next season we'll have Legion versus NCR.
NCR, yeah.
New, Republic. So we have a big battle next season, maybe straight away. Hank being married to Steph, mate, that was a shocker.
Legendary, mate. Steph's like one of my favourite characters, mate.
But the question is Steph's baby Hank's? That's what I'm saying, mate.
Slag. Fucking slag, mate.
But yeah, I did think Hank was going to get killed off this episode.
I
Didn't
did as well. I don't really understand what fully what happened to him anyway. To be honest with you,
He just turned into like a brain dead character,
yeah, like, I don't
which
know why he'd do it
oh,
to himself though. Do you know what I mean? A bit
yeah,
random, isn't it? But like, yeah, I'm not sure what phase 2 is, but it's initiated. So I can just press that red button, and I assume loads of people, including him, and are essentially brainwashed, aren't they? But
yeah.
yeah, mate, this so we got this episode felt way longer than it was. It got to a point where like there was too many like cuts. So like you get to a storyline, it'd be like 2 or 3 minutes of a scene, and then it'd go to black, and then another scene, and then it'd go to black, and then another scene. Mate, I paused it thinking, oh, this has got to be near the end now. There's 16 minutes left, mate. 16 minutes left, mate. It annoyed me because it was going on for so long because the pacing was so bad that I just wanted it to end, mate. And I don't like that. I just like, it's got to end now, surely. It just felt like it was going on forever, mate. The first part of it was really good. I enjoyed the majority of it. But then it just started, yeah, like I say, Max and Lucy reunite. And it like pans out with them holding hands, and it's like a scene of them looking out of the window. And then it fades to black. And it doesn't end. And then there's another scene, mate. I'm like, fucking hell, where are we going with this now?
Yeah, but overall, the season I thought was really good.
Yeah, it's not as good as season 1, I don't think, but it's still a good season, though. Still a good season. Coop is still by far the best character as well. By far the best character.
Yeah.
If it weren't for Coop, this show would be like nowhere near as good.
Coop and the Ghoul, mate. Like Coop's whole backstory with his family and stuff, and how he tried to save the world, basically.
Yeah, although obviously now we learn more, as we've learned more about Steph. I think learning more about Coop's backstory and Steph's backstory, I've really enjoyed both those things this season. Yeah. I've really enjoyed how they've linked things in, and obviously now we've found out about Hank and Steph. All of that, I love all of that sort of stuff with this show. They're tying things in as we go, and it's really good.
Yeah. I like how when Steph gets mentioned, Hank's like, "Oh, you got to watch out for her." She knows proper dodgy, mate.
She's a cheeky bugger. She is.
She's a one. She's a one. She is.
She's a cheeky one, that girl.
We've only got one final show to discuss, mate.
Oh, yeah, it was good though, wasn't it? All Fallout, it was pretty good. Pretty good.
Another one done, mate.
Another one bites the dust. We're not gonna watch any other shows now, though. We're not gonna top it up with anything else. Even though apparently the Marvel show Wonder Man is very good. Apparently, very good. One of the best shows they've done in years. But obviously, minus a couple of ones compared to like the normal rubbish. But I'll watch that at some point.
Yeah, I'll probably watch that as well. So every show we discuss on the podcast, if you've got any thoughts on them, let us know in the comments. Who's your favourite characters of Fallout or any of the shows we've watched? Let us know. Join the Discord. Follow me and Ian on our socials. Follow Control the Katanas socials.
Get on it. More importantly, yeah, follow Control the Katanas. And more important than that,
we're not trying to promote ourselves as well. We're trying to promote Controllers Katanas.
Get in the Discord. That's my main thing. Is we need people in there. We want to actually build a community. Me and Martin have been doing our own TikToks, Instagrams, YouTubes, and stuff like that as well, trying to push our name out there a bit more. So we've got between Controllers and Katanas, me and Martin, we've got at least 3 videos a day going out into the world. So make sure you're following us. I sometimes do 2 a day. Sometimes we'll upload 2 to Controllers and Katanas a day. So there's plenty of content coming out there from us too, so make sure you are following us. And as I say, get in the Discord and just have a chat with us. There's some nice lads in there, and some funny memes, mate.
It's all about the memes, isn't it?
It's all about the memes, mate. But we'd like to get a community in there where we can. Obviously, we'll discuss stuff on the podcast, yes, but I'd like to be discussing episodes with people as they go. So, like, we could talk about like Freerun as we've watched it. We could be talking about it in the Discord and discussing stuff. And yeah, I want the community being built. I'd love
that's it.
For more people to get in there. Yeah, I really do want some people to get in that Discord.
Yeah, one more episode of the big show.
No, it's just 7 Kingdoms, mate. Episode 3. I
just want to start off with that bloke, that poor bloke. I think he's like getting a lance off his squire. Just gets smashed off his. guy gels full power into it, just knocks him flying. I was like,
Spark goes in clean, mate.
I was like, ooh. And then there's that other guy as well. That warrior who gets he gets a bit of wood in his eye from the joust.
Oh,
And his
mate.
eye hanging out.
Eyeballs
Bloody
hanging
hell.
clean out his head. That's rough, that. But there is a trend with this show, though. It goes poo pee poo. Because the first episode started off with someone pooing. The second episode started off with someone peeing. The third episode started off with a horse pooing. So there's a load of crap and a load of piss, mate. Like, it's all over, mate. There's obviously a trend going here. The trend. But I really liked the start. You know, Egg at the start, training with the horse. Legend, mate. The song he was singing in the tree. Funny. The songs and stuff in this show was just so funny. Because every time he was singing, like, a line, you'd get to, like, a swear word. And instead of saying the swear word, just go on to a different line of the song. It was just, yeah, it's such a good show. Like, it's really, really good. I saw an interview, you know, the guy who plays Dunk came up on, like, TikTok or whatever. And it was like, someone asked him, like, oh, when you first met George R.R. Martin, what was it like? And he was like, well, he said to me that this is his favourite story he's ever done. So please don't screw it up. And like, I can understand why George R.R. Martin really likes this, because obviously he's wrote some epic novels, mate, like really, really big adventure with Game of Thrones, and we've got House of Dragons. And I bet when you do sort of these really serious, big, epic stories, I bet it's nice to take a break and do something like this, where it's in that same similar scenario, but it's a lot more comedy and it's a lot more laid back, and it's a lot like I can understand why if you was that sort of person, you was writing all these epic novels and you wrote a story like this, that you would probably enjoy it the most, because it's such an easy watch,
Like I mentioned a couple of weeks back, obviously Dunk's mentioned in the original Game of Thrones show.
Yeah.
Obviously, found out that when George R. R. Martin was writing Brienne of Game of Thrones, that's when he went on to this other mission of creating Dunk, and then this whole other story. So it was like it was in a backstory for a character. Turns out it makes this whole new story, which is the Hedge Knight. It's like, mate, that's mad, isn't it?
Yeah,
all the little characters in it as well. So yeah, it was good.
Also, mate, goose eggs. Those goose eggs he got were massive. Is that how big goose eggs are, mate?
I thought it was ostrich eggs, mate.
Mate,
I thought it was Triceratops eggs, mate. I did.
But like, I was like, those eggs are huge. I've never seen a goose egg in real life, mate. They might actually be that big, but I wonder how they taste. Did they taste alright or what?
But that food looked good though. That breakfast they made, didn't it?
Oh, mighty,
eggs
mate.
With the
mighty.
salt beef, salt pork, or whatever.
But yeah, him and Egg having a day out, the jousting, proper lovely day out for them. Like, it was really good, like really good fun. Like, it was just really nice little. It was almost like a Freerun-esque type adventure, wasn't it, mate? Like, they're just chilling. Like, they're having a good day out. They're having a nice bit of breakfast.
The bond's getting stronger into between them two as friends.
Yeah, like really, really good. And I want to shout out to the costume team as well on this. HBO normally do a pretty good job of this, as we've seen with Game of Thrones and obviously House of Dragons. But the armor designs on this are like insanely cool. Like the young Targaryen, like, he's an absolute arsehole. But like
you always have these shows.
But the armor design's really good. Even the armor that they put on the horses, the weapons, like everything seems really, really like genuine, and it's just they do such a good job, don't they? Like, it's always really top level.
Yeah. But yeah, like in all the Game of Thrones shows, we always have like some knobhead, and this is Makar's.
It's usually a Targaryen or someone as well, isn't it?
He's a Targaryen, yeah. It's Makar's like second son, isn't it? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's it might be his oldest, I think. No, I think it's his second son.
Yeah.
So yeah, that bit where he kills the horse off me, I was like,
mate, fuming. Does it on purpose as well. Like, and then when Dunk's talking to that guy's cousin later on, and he's like, "Of course he meant to do it. He's a Targaryen. They're scum." Like, he's proper fuming, isn't he, about it? Like, oh, he hates him, doesn't he? Proper hates him.
And rightly so, because of what he did. Like,
yeah,
because obviously, not a joust. He aims low, so he hits the horse, kills the horse off, crushes the guy's leg, mate. Proper like dirty
Proper
dirty
dirty.
low balling. Yeah.
Proper little cheater, mate. But one of the things here as well, we get to see a bit more of Dunk, his strength. This is a part where like there's like they go in and there's like a
puppet show,
play, isn't there? Like a puppet show, and there's like a character. It's the girl who's painting she's painting the shield for him, isn't she? It's that one, isn't it?
That's it.
And she like there's like a dragon puppet, and she stabs the neck, and loads of blood coming out. And the Targaryen lad, he sees it, and he's like, "Oh no, the dragon never dies. Like you can't kill the dragon in stories, blah blah blah." And he starts like beating her and stuff. And then Dunk obviously comes to her rescue and boots him in his face, mate, batters him, mate. He's so sick.
That bit where he goes, "Oh, you took one of my tooth. No, you loosened one of my tooth. Now I'm going to take all your teeth.
I'm going to take all yours."
Oh, mate.
And he goes to American History X in, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. No, I couldn't do it, mate. That scene in American History X as well. Oh, I can't look at it, mate. It's so bad.
That bit where he bites the curve. Oh, mate.
But and then the big reveal. Predicted it last week, mate. Egg,
innit?
Egg's a Targaryen, mate. I said that.
He's the youngest son of Maker Targaryen. So yeah, that bit was like, why did you shave your hair off? Because I didn't want to lie you, brother.
I don't want to lie you. But I like it. Obviously, he knows them guys by name, doesn't he? Yeah. And he's like, says the names like, get off him, like, blah, blah, blah. And obviously they listen to him because he's like their lord or whatever. But like, yeah, when Egg came out, I was like, Egg, you're sick, mate. Because Egg still loves Dunk, doesn't he? Like, he's still all about Dunk.
I think he's the best character, isn't he?
Yeah, he's so good.
Egg's one of the best characters, mate. He's so fun. But that's why he knows all about the knights and stuff, because he is a Targaryen. Like, he knows about all the different knights and all the names and who's highborn and all that. So, yeah, Egg, top tier character, little lad,
geniuses, mate. As well, we are literally, mate. I'm going to put on the short for this. I'm going to put the clip from last week of me talking about me thinking that he's a Targaryen, mate.
We mentioned about thing as well last week, didn't we? Like when the Targaryens turn up.
Yeah,
he goes like, "Yeah, I'm off."
Yeah, he's nervous and he runs away because that's what I was mentioning, mate. You know, in real life, Egg, he's got blonde hair. You know, in real life, like he looks like a Targaryen in real life. I saw like a thing of him. I was like, "Oh my god, it literally looks like a Targaryen." But like, one of the things here, mate, that really wants me to be in this camp that they're in, mate, and this jousting thing. The Baratheon tent seems like a right good laugh, doesn't it? That Baratheon tent, they're always partying. They're having a good laugh. Singing about Alice, sticking 3 fingers up her arse. Like, they're just going for it, mate. It seems proper good, the Baratheon tent does. It's so funny.
It's always parties, isn't it, in that tent? It's like a party tent, mate. It's always kicking off.
Like, she's only got 3 fingers. She sticks them up her arse. It's so good, mate. Proper love the Baratheon tent. It's sick, mate.
Yeah, great. And guess what? 30 minutes as well. Half an hour episode.
It's perfect, mate.
Ideal.
The pacing is immaculate. Absolutely immaculate in this show. You don't feel like it's been too rushed in any scenes. You don't feel like it's dragging out in any scenes. It's just absolutely perfect from start to finish in it. It flies when you're watching it. It's really good. Like, making them 30 minutes was absolutely like the best decision ever.
Genius, mate. Genius. And obviously, us for podcasts as well, writing notes and stuff. 30 minutes is ideal.
Easy.
Obviously, watch a lot of anime. So,
yeah, I'm a little bit pleased that Fallout's done, to be honest, because an hour long, mate, it's too far. That's too much, isn't it? An hour episode's too much. You're too close to being a movie at an hour long, aren't you? Let's be real.
Yeah. Unless you're watching Lord of the Rings.
Obviously, yeah. Obviously.
Classic, mate.
But I saw some right. Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse. Probably two of the best Spider-Man movies ever, right? They are animated. Absolutely top tier, like fantastic. 8.5, 9 out of 10 movies, mate. I saw somebody say when the third one of that comes out, as long as it's as good as the other 2 movies, it will be considered the best movie trilogy of all time. Impossible.
No, mate.
Lord of the Rings, mate. As long as Lord of the Rings exists, there will never be. Mate, look, people on about like Sinners as being like this masterpiece, blah blah. Like it's got all these Oscar nominations. It's all right, mate. It's not a bad movie. I'm not going to sit here and say it's a rubbish film. Sinners is a pretty good movie. Everyone just needs to Google Return of the King Oscar, mate. That's all people need to do and realise who the true GOAT is. Do you know what I mean?
Talking of Lord of the Rings, though, I did go to that marathon dinner a couple of weeks back. Did the Lord of the Rings marathon on Saturday. 12 hours of pure cinema, mate. We had like 20 minutes in between each film. But, mate, it was hit. Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, Return of the King, mate, to finish off. It was a tiring day, but it's worth it because what an epic trilogy it is.
Yeah, mate, so sick. I think this. I think the thing people keep comparing between Return of the King and the Sinners thing. I think Sinners has been nominated for more Oscars than Return of the King got nominated for.
Okay.
Return of the King won all 11 of its Oscars that it was nominated for. Every single one of the Oscars it was nominated for, mate.
Fantastic, mate.
Won it. Beauty.
And is it next year? Next year, the Hunt for Gollum's out, isn't it?
Hunt for Gollum's out. I don't know how to feel about that. It's going to be a bit of a one-off type thing, though, isn't it? But I still watch it. Hopefully, it'll be pretty good, mate.
It's got high hopes for it.
It's got Andy Serkis in it. I think even Elijah Wood's going to be in it, and Ian McKellen, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he's directing, isn't he? Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis is a director, yeah. Peter Jackson's producing it as well.
Yeah. So it should be good, mate. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I am. I'm looking forward to just having a new piece of content for that world.
Yeah. But yeah, it's all kicking off, mate. It's all kicking off.
Love it. Love it.
But like we say, drop us a follow, mate. Drop us a follow. Join us on this journey. We're going to be hitting you with more next week, anime. We've got another episode of Game of Thrones, Knights of the Old Republic. No, and that's
Knights of the Old Republic. That's Star Wars, mate.
That's a game.
Right, it's Knights of the Old Republic. Just a mashup of Star Wars and Game of Thrones. I'd rate it, to be fair, mate. Yeah, that'd be sick, bro. Mate, your microphone's gone. You've done it again, haven't you, mate?
I don't know. I don't even touch it, mate.
It's because you've got a massive knob, mate. Get Tallywhacker smacking it or something, mate.
Yeah, I have to de-size it, mate.
You hear that, ladies? You hear that, ladies? Martin's got massive willy touching his microphone.
Rooting it. Yeah. Got more next week, mate. So
more next week. Got some more anime coming. I'm gonna. I'll keep people updated as well. I'll keep people updated. I'm back on One Piece as well at the moment. I'm currently watching. To be fair, I'm back on One Piece. I'm doing about 1 or 2 episodes a day. My current obsession anime-wise is Mob Psycho. I've done about 11 episodes of that in like 2 days.
I've got that on my list.
Mate, it's bizarre. Like, I didn't understand what it'd be like. I was talking to Grant and Axel. I was saying, you know, if that came out when me and obviously my mates were in secondary school, it'd have probably been one of our top anime of all time back then. It's so weird, mate. It's a bit mashally, like it's almost like a bit of a piss take. But like the art style's like really funky. Some of the characters, the way they're drawn, are like really ugly and stupid. But like it's on purpose, if that makes sense. Like it's a bit satire, but and then there's like got weirdly like insane animation in it as well. Like it's proper mad, mate. But it's making me laugh, mate. It's dead funny. Really enjoying it at the moment. Yeah, so we'll get on that. But me and Marty need to watch an anime for Poddy, and I put short up, and the biggest amount of comments we got were for Psycho Pass. Yeah. And it's on.
That's also on the list.
I was going to say it's on our list already because we have like a shared drive, and we've got a couple of things on that. Yeah. Psycho Pass is on that, so when we come around to doing one for Martin's Away, we'll probably watch Psycho Pass and discuss that because I've never seen Psycho Pass either. So, and I'm pretty sure
fresh for both of them. The 12 episodes.
Pretty sure it's a short one. Yeah. It is 22 episodes.
Wow.
There's 3 seasons of it, right? No one said that.
Yeah, so we won't be watching 3 seasons in one pod here discussing it all. Don't worry about it.
Although that's pretty good because then we can discuss 3 seasons separately. We can discuss season 1, season 2, season 3.
Yeah.
Because there's 8 episodes in a season. Right. But we'll do them as like one-offers anyway. That probably won't be like a normal podcast sort of thing.
People listening are like, why are they saying right?
Right. I need to do like a prompt, but every time I say right, Perry's face pops up on the screen or something. Try and get like a vocal thing that reacts like a program or something. But yeah, we've got some stuff in the works. As I say, follow us all on our socials. Make sure you get on mine and Martin's personal TikToks. Make sure you get onto the Controllers and Katanas TikTok. But as we say, most importantly, join the Discord. Join the Discord. Yeah, come on, help us build this community now. This is the year we're really pushing content. This year we're trying our hardest to get every day. We're trying to get at least something up, which we have succeeded in so far. I think Martin, you've been uploading every day as well on yours. I think, haven't you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So
mine's more gaming, but yeah, and obviously Ian's more.
Martin's more gaming orientated. Mine's more anime orientated, and vice versa. Mine's gonna have a lot of superhero related stuff as well. I'm gonna start discussing manga that I read. I'm gonna start discussing comic books that I read. Just basically just stuff. We're just gonna be chatting about stuff. Martin posts a lot of like his favorite scenes from games and stuff. So like that sort of content, obviously get on there as well because he works hard making those videos. Yeah, I'm smashing it, mate. We're smashing it.
So that's why you need to join us, mate. Join us. We're making this community, so we need you.
Making it. I've been doing it 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I have 221 followers. Pretty decent, mate. Pretty decent. Good, so we're pushing it out. Follow me on the One Piece journey as well. I'm uploading those. And as I say, Controllers and Katanas is going to be a lot of stuff about the podcast and just basically pure podcast related stuff. And eventually, when we can find time and it works out schedule wise, obviously a lot of things are harder for me because I've got 2 children and things like that. So, but ideally this year, I want at least me and Martin to go to at least one con as Controllers and Katanas, and we'll try and get loads of con exclusive content. So we'll be there asking the public, the general public, about anime and about video games, and hopefully asking questions, and then we'll have a lot of content on that. So that's some of the stuff we're aiming for this year. So you've got to make sure you follow it.
Big plans. Right.
Make sure you follow it. Get yourself some Professor Pepe Zero Sugar from Aldi, mate.
And we've got 3 things left to say to you, mate. Godspeed.
Peace and prosperity.
Have a great weekend. And we'll see you.
Yes, enjoy yourselves. Look after yourselves. Make sure you're watching loads of good shows. Make sure you're having a good laugh with your mates. Make sure you see your mum and dad, mate. Have a chat with your mum and dad. Check up on them. Make sure
life is worth living, mate.
You know
life is worth living.
Take your dog for a walk if you've got a dog. I mean, I'll take your rabbit, your cat, your guinea pig, your hamster for a walk. Do what you want, mate. Get yourself outside. Touch some grass. If it's not raining, go on an adventure. Get yourself Vinland Sagaed up. Go to the fields. Have a walk. Just look after yourselves.
And go from Shire to Mordor, mate.
Easy, mate. Easy.
Adventure, mate.
Should have just took the Eagles,
mate. I was thinking about this the other day. Before we end it, I was thinking about this the other day. You know the bit in Return of the King? Forget the Eagles. You know they're doing not the people in the caves, the undead army, the traders and stuff. You know, if I was Aragorn and it did that battle, ministerial battle, I'd be like, just one more task, mate. Just go to Mordor, mate, and just wipe every orc out in there. Imagine. Just
get yourself down to Mordor and murk everyone off, bro.
Yeah, just murk that whole army of orcs off, and then obviously. But the thing is, if they did that, probably kill off Frodo as well.
Yeah, literally, he'd be done. He'd be done, mate. Sam's gone. like everyone's done, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, I always see people say, like, "Oh, why didn't you just take the Eagles?" Because, mate, if there was an easy way to do it, they'd have done it, mate, and we wouldn't have got 3 perfectionist movies, mate, would we? So
And the thing
yes,
is with Eagles as well. The thing is with Eagles as well, they don't really get involved with like
yeah, but what about the Nazgul
humans
and
a
stuff
lot.
as well?
Yeah,
Still
do
knocking
they?
about, aren't they? They just fly back like tear them down, mate. Done for. But yes, we
Well,
have
anyway.
been Controllers and Katanas. Have a good weekend. We love you. Peace out. Goodbye.
Bye.